All right guys, so what we're fishing here, this is just like a kind of a, I would say like a, it's pretty steep, moderately steep bank. This rock falls off into the main river channel. And what you've got here is not only rock, but you've also got current. And this is kind of a pinch point here on Guntersville. So the current, what it does is it funnels through this stretch of the river right here. And these fish set up on the edge of this rock. And basically they just feed on small bait fish, probably a lot of crawdads down there in that rock. But a good technique is this small swim bait, just kind of wind it down there on top of the rock. And a lot of the times these fish, if you keep that bait a few feet off the bottom, they'll just swim up behind it, follow it for a while, and then all of a sudden decide to eat it. And the swim bait is it's just such an effective bait, this small one like this, for just catching any size fish. It catches 5 inchers and it catches 5 pounders and bigger than that too. But it's just a great bait to get bit, especially in the colder water. It's just got a really nice methodical swimming action. The fish can kind of get up behind it and track it. And they really like that slow thumping action this time of the year. And this bank right here just holds them. I mean, really any rock this time of the year is gonna hold fish. And a lot of the time I like rock that extends farther into the water. Sometimes it might look good from the shoreline, like visually, but the rock doesn't extend that far out. This rock actually extends out into very deep water, and those fish will move up and down the rock here. And when they want to feed, they'll push up the shallower part of the rock, and when they want to just kind of hang out, they'll slide out to the deeper part of the rock. So this is just a great area for fish to utilize to feed. So rig this guy up, super simple. This head actually comes with this little plastic tubing on there, easily slides right off. The cool part about that though is when it's in your box getting beat around, that hook never doles out, it stays super, super sharp. So you grab your jig head, it's got a nice long lead keeper on there, holds it on there really, really well. You don't need to use any kind of glue. So I popped open my little pack of swim baits. And the key with this, with any swim bait, is you want to rig it up really, really straight. So I start right in the nose, and basically I'm just trying to thread it through the core of the bait. So right through the center of the bait. I kind of work it on there slowly. There's no need to rush this process. You want to get it nice and straight. It swims better and they bite it better when it's straight. So you get it to that point. You can eyeball it up against the hook if you want to tell the distance, but I've rigged up so many of these that I kind of just know where to pop out of the bait. And you just thread it up on that keeper. And that keeper is so long, and there's so much, so many different little like ribs on there that it holds on that swim bait really, really well. You could probably catch, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 fish on one of these little tiny swim baits, which is a lot considering how soft they are. And that's the deal right there. All right guys, thanks for following along. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the fish catches and the tips. Hopefully you can utilize some of this information in your own home body of water and help you catch some more bass out there. If you guys want to follow along with my journey, check me out on Instagram, Jacob Wall Fishing, as well as YouTube. It's the same, and I do post some pretty cool content on there. So guys, without further ado, I'm gonna catch some more fish. Catch you next time.